Gentlemen, if you're over the age of 60 and you've noticed that your mornings have become slower, your energy wanes more quickly than it used to, or you feel like your confidence, both physically and emotionally, just isn't what it once was, then listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you is not often discussed in a standard medical consultation, and yet it has helped transform the lives of many men I've worked with. This isn't about medications. It's not a supplement either, and it definitely isn't some costly or complicated therapy. It's something far simpler, a nutritional solution backed by science and accessible in every grocery store. We're talking about a natural food that, when consumed regularly, can help restore hormonal balance, enhance blood flow, and revitalize male energy, especially for men in their 60s and beyond. So stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what it is, how to prepare it, and most importantly, why it can have such a profound effect on your body and well-being. I'm Dr. Elena, a urologist and men's health physician with over a decade of experience helping men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s restore energy, performance, and confidence using strategies that are natural, sustainable, and rooted in physiology. I've had the privilege of working with thousands of men, and over time, something remarkable has become clear. Those who adopt specific, consistent dietary habits, especially in the early hours of the day, retain their vitality far better than those who don't. They recover faster, stay mentally sharper, and remain physically active and emotionally tuned in well into their senior years. Why does this happen? Because nutrition, particularly during the morning hours, sets the tone for hormone regulation, vascular function, and cellular energy production, all of which are critical for maintaining your strength, stamina, and mood as you age. Let's start with the biological truth. After the age of 40, testosterone begins to decline, slowly at a rate of about 1% per year. By the time a man reaches 60, testosterone levels may have dropped significantly. Alongside this decline, we often see reduced nitric oxide production, compromised circulation, slowed metabolism, and increasing oxidative stress on cells. The result? Fatigue, weight gain, weaker erections, poor muscle tone, and even declining cognitive function and motivation. But these shifts are not irreversible. The human body, even beyond age 60, retains the astonishing ability to repair, rebuild, and regenerate. What it needs is targeted nutritional input that supports hormone production, vasodilation, and mitochondrial efficiency. Which brings me to one of the most underrated vegetables in the modern diet, beetroot. Beets, often pushed aside or used simply as a garnish, are one of nature's most powerful foods for supporting male health and vascular function. This isn't speculation. This is rooted in decades of vascular biology and endocrinology research. Beets are naturally rich in inorganic nitrates, compounds that your body rapidly converts into nitric oxide, a gasotransmitter responsible for relaxing blood vessels, improving oxygen delivery, and enhancing circulation throughout the entire cardiovascular system. Now, why is nitric oxide so important, especially in men over 60? Because it is, quite literally, the biochemical foundation of blood flow. It's the same compound that prescription medications like Viagra and Cialis aim to influence, but in this case, your body is producing it from a food source with no need for pharmaceuticals. As nitric oxide levels rise, arteries dilate, oxygenation improves, and tissues throughout the body, including those involved in sexual function, begin to receive better circulation. Athletes have already harnessed this secret. In fact, many elite distance runners and cyclists consume beetroot juice pre-race to improve endurance, but its benefits extend far beyond athletics. For aging men, increased blood flow means greater energy, faster muscular recovery, better cognitive performance, and improved erectile function, all without side effects and all sourced from a humble root vegetable. And that's only the beginning. Beets also contain boron, a trace mineral increasingly recognized for its role in testosterone regulation. Boron facilitates the metabolic pathways of free testosterone, helps reduce inflammation, and may even assist in modulating estrogenic effects, especially in men experiencing hormonal imbalance. Additionally, beets are rich in betalains, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support prostate health, key concerns for men as they age. So, how can you begin incorporating beets into your life in a simple, effective way? There are 3 highly effective methods I recommend from a clinical perspective. First, try a raw beet smoothie. Blend 1 medium-sized beet, peeled and chopped, with half an apple, a small carrot, juice from half a lemon, and 1 cup of water. Drink this on an empty stomach each morning. It's refreshing, naturally energizing, and sets your vascular system in motion from the first hour of the day. Second, consider drinking 100 to 150 milliliters of pure beetroot juice about 30 minutes before breakfast. Studies show this timing yields the greatest improvement in nitric oxide levels and systolic blood pressure regulation. Third, for those who prefer solid meals, you can simply roast or boil peeled beets, dress them lightly with extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of sea salt, and fresh lemon juice. Not only is this delicious, it's a potent cardiometabolic tonic. Now, consistency is crucial. In both the published clinical trials and in my personal practice, it becomes clear. The benefits compound with time. Nitric oxide levels take several days to build up. Vascular endothelium takes time to respond, and hormonal shifts require regular nutritional signaling. Most men begin noticing tangible improvements in energy, stamina, and morning performance within 10 to 14 days, provided they stick with it. To further enhance the impact of beets, you can combine them with 2 synergistic foods, garlic and pomegranate. Garlic is a natural ally in vascular health. It enhances nitric oxide bioavailability, lowers arterial plaque accumulation, and supports immune function. Meanwhile, pomegranate is a rich source of polyphenols that not only increase nitric oxide, but also protect testosterone-producing cells from oxidative stress. A simple morning drink made with beet juice, a crushed clove of garlic, and a teaspoon of fresh pomegranate seeds can serve as a daily tonic for male rejuvenation. In fact, one peer-reviewed study found that daily beetroot juice consumption improves circulation by up to 20% in just 2 weeks. Additional research confirms its benefits for blood pressure, physical performance, and even cognitive function in older adults. And I've seen these results firsthand. Men in their late 60s and even 70s often return after a few weeks on this protocol, reporting better sleep, improved vitality, enhanced libido, and greater overall well-being. Their partners notice the change, their energy returns, their confidence grows back. But a word of caution, don't expect instant transformation from a single glass. Give your body the respect and time it deserves. Physiology doesn't operate on a 24-hour clock. It runs on momentum. Build the habit, and the habit will build you. Also, please keep this in mind. If you're currently on medication for hypertension or on blood thinners, I recommend consulting with your primary care physician before making beet consumption a daily practice. Natural nitrates can potentiate some pharmaceutical effects, and it's always wise to personalize your approach with your healthcare provider's support. To amplify your results even further, adopt the following complementary habits. Take a 20-minute morning walk to activate circulation. Include light leg exercises or stretches to stimulate nitric oxide production. Prioritize deep restorative sleep, at least 7 to 8 hours a night. Stay well hydrated throughout the day. And avoid lifestyle factors like smoking or excessive alcohol, which deplete the very systems you're trying to rebuild. Gentlemen, your body has not given up on you. It may be slowing down, but it's doing so because it hasn't received what it truly needs to thrive. Every cell in your body is waiting for the right signal to rebuild. And sometimes that signal doesn't come from a prescription pad. It comes from your kitchen. Start your morning with a single powerful vegetable, the beet. Let nature work its chemistry. And in just a matter of days, you may begin to experience renewed energy, clearer focus, and a vitality that you thought was lost to the past. Because true health doesn't begin with medicine, it begins with nourishment. This is your Dr. Elena, and if you found this valuable, consider sharing it with any man in your life who deserves to feel strong, confident, and vibrant once again. Stay healthy, stay driven, and never forget, aging is inevitable, but decline is optional.